You're welcome to the Naija Filmmaker, a podcast about Nigerian filmmakers, their films, and how we can build a diverse and functional industry. I'm your host, Selegot. On this episode, my guest is Ronya Man. She's an actress, acting coach, director, and producer. Since moving to Nigeria in 2015, she has been very active on the theater scene and has also featured in Nollywood films such as Omo Ghetto, the Saga and Rattlesnake. We talk about what she's producing, intimacy on screen, and stories she likes to tell. If you're a new listener, you're welcome and I hope you enjoy. What's one film or TV show that you always love to watch it over and over again? What's that film or TV series for you?
I can't think of any one film or series I watched again except for Bridgerton.
Yeah.
So I'm a very big romantic. I'm a very romantic person. Maybe that's one of the three things that people don't know about me.
Yeah.
I'm very romantic. And I love to watch anything romance that is done very well, especially British TV. I love British TV.
Yeah.
Above all. But I love, there are certain scenes that I would watch again and again. Certain actors that I would watch again and again. I love to watch the little nuances of reactions.
Yeah.
Just before they say their line. Just before they say the line. Yeah, that would be certain actors. Meryl Streep. My first go-to, Bridgerton, Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Marvel. I can watch Marvel. Yeah. Some of them.
Yeah.
And I would fast forward the action film. Okay, I get the action. It depends, Sometimes I would look at the action scene again just because I want to see it from a director or a producer point of view, or a cinematographer point of view.
Yeah.
How did I put that together again?
Yeah. How can directors, producers safeguard actors where there's intimacy on screen?
Again, if you look at Hollywood and Europe and even Israel nowadays, they have intimacy choreographers on set to choreograph those scenes. I recently read an interview by an Israeli actress who mentioned how difficult it was for her when she was younger and she would have to do intimacy scenes. So recently she, I wish I remembered the full name of the film. She recently directed a film that she wrote. And there were intimacy scenes in there. And she brought an intimacy coach or choreographer to do them. And how safe she felt in those scenes compared to her experience way back. And how it turned out so good, so well. I think, I don't know if you heard of that film sequel trilogy, whatever, 50 Shades of Grey, based on the book. Again and again, they had intimacy coaches or choreographers working on those scenes, very graphic scenes, to be able to safeguard the relationship between the actors. And I think it's very important to have two actors that are very, very comfortable with each other to do those scenes and to establish between them a great relationship of respect to one another. When you have two actors that feel safe and respectful to one another, then it's very easy to create an intimacy scene that is believable while still protecting your actors, even if it's a rape scene. Because ultimately you have to let them Safe is like the biggest word here, I think. You have to let the actor feel safe enough, because actor has to let go of their guard,
Yeah.
and to be able to be genuine in that scene, and to be really giving away that feeling of longing, or of desire, or of passion, without feeling like somebody's going to take advantage of
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so let's talk about your directing and producing. What kind of stories do you like to tell?
Oh, as a director, I'm very critical of the scripts I read.
Yeah.
I like the story to be told very precisely,
Yeah.
clean. Not, I don't like it to drag. I don't like dialogues that are repetitive too much. Like, okay, especially as a producer.
Yeah.
I'm like, cut this out. We don't need this. Cut this out. We don't need this. I'm thinking efficiently,
Yeah.
patient-wise, time-wise, money-wise. We don't need this. Cut it out. I think I was taught to do that when I was working on Iroko TV, or was it the African Magical? I can't remember, one of the films. And we didn't have time. We had 2 days to shoot 60 scenes or something.
Wow.
So, okay, we don't need, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, cut this out. So nowadays, I look for stories that are very precise.
Yeah.
Well written. Like everything. Somebody, who wrote this? One of the playwrights. Was it? The playwright. Chekhov.
Yeah.
Chekhov said that if there is a gun in Act 2 on stage for some reason, that means there should be a reappearance of that gun in Act 5. Like, it's going to be used in Act 5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The same for script. If you're putting in your script, in your description, just the script, that the room has these things in it, or the actor or the character is holding this in this scene.
Yeah.
There should be a reason for it. And if she doesn't use it in this scene, she'll be using it in the next scene, or somewhere down the storyline.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for it. And I think that's not that train of thought follows me through, both as a director and as an actor, or an acting coach. I remember recently I did a master class, and I taught them through a scene from The Lost Orchid. Have you seen that film?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Great film. Yes. And in the scene, it says that the character of the husband is watching a documentary about a caterpillar in a cocoon. There's a reason why he wrote specifically why he's watching a documentary about a caterpillar in a cocoon. He could have watched a documentary about a hiker. He could have watched a documentary about a river, about elephants in the savannah, No, he said a caterpillar in a cocoon. Now, what is the association we have with a caterpillar in a cocoon? Something very slow, very teeny. And that's the mindset the character has. So, do you understand? It informs about your character.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure you said, what do you look at? What's the process you go through when you're one of the questions? And I said, I look at props, because those little things inform me a lot about how good is this story thought through, how much the characters are thought through. You get it?
Yeah. I'm sure this approach also works when you're coaching an actor.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you work with them on a project basis, or more of like just coaching them? How do you work with actors?
No, it's different. It differs. A lot of actors come to me for specific roles,
Yeah.
and I coach them on the role. whether it's before the audition or whether it's after they've gotten the role already, and they just want, you know, some guidelines on how to approach the scene, specific scene, or the character as a whole. And so if it's not, what I was going to say before is, if it's not written in the script, I would tell them to look for a prop that would distinguish your character. Something that will tell you, okay, this is, you know, if you yourself look around your room,
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find an object that only you have, nobody else has.
Yeah.
It's yours. And that's something that distinguishes you as a person from other people. It's you, you know? So that's something that I use in my coaching. I think lately I've been doing more of that, of coaching for specific roles than of general master classes.
Yeah.
Mostly because of COVID. And I think I didn't tell you that the last master class I did in Afrif 2021 kind of reminded me of my passion to teach big groups of people, not just one-on-one.
Yeah.
And that is why I started. I did the master class in December, and I'll probably start doing more next year. If anybody's interested, they should be following my Instagram page for more. For when's the next master class?
Okay. So do you just do it in Lagos, or you move around the country?
No, my personal master classes are in Lagos. I have a studio in VI.
Yeah.
Where I do them. I also do them online. So a lot of people, especially with one-on-one coaching, they come online, and then you can be wherever you want to be. Especially because a lot of actors, you know, they're on set and they don't have time to start moving around the community, or shoot is happening somewhere else.
Yeah.
And they want to work on that scene. So we do it online. It's very helpful. I am due to coach in a boot camp that's supposed to be taking place in Ocean State.
Okay.
It was supposed to take place last year, but some things happened and they moved it to this year. So, and I did do a masterclass in Ibadan last year as well, together with Shegun Arinze.
Yeah.
We did a masterclass at the American Film in Ibadan. It was very successful. So, and we're looking to do more in Ibadan, really. So that's the plan.
Okay.
Now.
Nice. So for actors to improve their crafts, I think they need to enrich their lives as human beings, because it's their experience of life that informs some of the things they do. What are other ways that they can improve their craft?
Other ways other than life experiences, you mean?
Yeah, other than life experiences.
Acting classes. I think acting classes are, let me tell you from my personal experience. I have joined, about 2-3 years ago, I joined a drama club. And we do scenes every month.
Yeah.
And we have a deadline, we submit them. I mean, I haven't done them in a while now because I've been so busy with other projects, but for a long time I used to do them every month, and I actually just returned to the club this month.
Yeah.
I just missed it. It's so much fun. And we critique each other,
yeah.
And we help each other, and we read with each other, and we work with each other, and we do professional scenes for professional works that have been out there, films and plays. We read plays. Play reads are amazing. I actually did a few play reads in Lagos before COVID started.
Yeah.
And it was really cool. Basically working on professional scripts. Just do work, do the work, analyze them, video yourself, monologues, scenes, read with other actors. I mean, that's what I do in my master classes. I just make them practice. And you can't be an actor from just listening and watching and listening. You have to actually do the work.
Okay.
It's like, to me, it's a muscle.
Yeah.
Okay? Memorizing lines is a muscle. Bringing your emotions, surfacing your emotions on a snap of a finger is a muscle.
Yeah.
That you need to practice.
Yeah.
To train constantly.
Okay. Some actors, their only public profile is on Instagram. What do you think about that? Is that like the smartest way to stay visible?
I think it works for Nollywood. It works for Nollywood. I think I've seen producers just go online and look for your Instagram profile, look for your pictures. If you've done any monologues on Instagram, they look at it. Yes, it works. Yes, even if I'm casting someone, they'd be like, "Can you send me their picture?" And I'll be like, "Just look at their Instagram profile," and they look. And so that's why it's very important on your Instagram profile to have not just pictures of you in a photo shoot, all dressed up and made up and all that, but also have neutral photos of you. Just you being you, not looking 10 years older. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what are some other ways to, stay visible, to maximize that?
Go to film festivals.
Okay.
Go to film festivals. Engage with producers online, but this is very tricky. Never engage. Oh, come see my monologue. Oh, I did a monologue. Can you watch it? Oh, people are busy.
Yeah.
They're not just going to watch a monologue for no reason, especially if it's 3 minutes long or anything that's more than 30 seconds. Unless they're looking for something specific.
Yeah.
If you're engaging with them, it would probably be more of a work that they've done, and you want to comment on that, say something like, "I've seen the last film you produced; it's amazing," or "I really liked this character." Don't say it's amazing; that's just flattery. Be
genuine,
professional, be concise.
Yeah.
No, of course you're genuine. You liked it. It was amazing. I believe you. But there's this character in your film that is doing this, this, and this. I have a question about it. Or I think if you have any more roles like that, I think I can fit this role. Please, this is like a snippet of me doing this character.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm looking for that character, I would look at it. If I'm not looking at it, I would not look at it. Don't blame me. Try again next time.
Yeah.
Or if you've done something incredible, like you just shot a film and you have a professional clip of that work that you want to send to me because you know that I'm working on something that is similar, or because it's similar to other works that I've done as a producer or director. And you're like, "Can you please have a look at it? Maybe, if you're looking for your next film, this is what I've done." It shouldn't be more than 30 seconds, 60 seconds long.
Yeah.
Shouldn't. I've just recently done this. It's similar to other works that you've done. If you wanna, if you're looking for something, please have a look. It's 35 seconds long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Yes.
Yeah.
But people are sending me scripts. I have a 200-page script I need to read for a role I'm supposed to play. And another person is sending me a script that he wants me to produce for them. And I'm already working on 2 other productions. So I don't have the time. I'm really sorry, but I tried. But, it's like, send me a synopsis that will send, not just me, them.
Yeah.
Producers. Send a synopsis, something that will trigger them, something visual that will trigger them. And of course, there's a time and space for everything. Film festivals are designated for that, for people to come and push new projects onto the table. That's what film. They're markets. It's like go to the market. The market has a time and a space. And if you start approaching, and this is true for anywhere in the world, and this is based on conversations I have heard by producers, casting directors, agents all across the world. If you start using the contact details of a person in this way, like I said, just pushing scripts at them, or could you please help me? I want to become an actor. I get that a lot on my DMs, and I read all my DMs. Could you please help me? I want to be an actor. I'm really passionate about it. How can you help me? I don't know how I can help you. I don't know what you have, who you are. Come, let me see you. Let me meet you. You know, but you have to make an effort. You have to do something for that.
Yeah.
You know, and so if you start just using their contact details randomly like that, they'll block you because you're invading their personal time and space without a concise purpose that they can see. It's not working for your benefit.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah, so like Nollywood films are reaching much bigger audiences, and you're pretty much part and parcel of Nollywood at this point. What are some of the roles you are like looking forward to to doing in Nollywood?
What are the roles I'm looking to do in Nollywood?
Yeah.
So first and foremost, this is a little secret I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm working on a co-production.
Yeah.
I'm working on co-production. I'm happy to say that I sit now after being in many film festivals, not just in Nigeria, meeting producers and directors from around the world. I'm sitting in a position where I can put together and bring together professionals.
Yeah.
So right now I'm working on a co-production, a collaboration with the film industry in the Caribbean.
Okay.
And of course my role as co-producer in the RealTime Film Festival. I'm also looking for more roles as an actress on an action film.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yes, in an action film. I would love to break away from that stereotype, MAGA or white mother, white wife.
Yeah.
I know that those are great roles. Sometimes there's a beautiful sitcom that has been sitting there on the shelf for 2 years. Someone is trying to push. I'm supposed to play there as the white wife, and I really hope it will actually come to life this year.
Yeah.
It's an amazing concept. I tried to push it myself at a time, but then COVID hit, so things were kind of, everything paused back then, as you know. So now things are coming back to life.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Action, sitcom, the co-productions, my role in creating more collaborations for this industry.
Yeah.
As a producer, as a creator. So in my role as co-producer of RealTime Film Festival, I've been working on this for a few years now, creating platforms for international training and international collaborations for Nollywood filmmakers. And so this year, it's actually starting to get substantial
pick up steam, momentum. Yeah.
Yes, the structure.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, the industry is growing, and for us to build our systems in a better way, like what is something that you think we should be focusing on as an industry to improve?
For me, there are, well, it's very, I think it's a little individual. I mean, the industry is improving already. Production value is improving. People are more. The exposure is improving. You know, we're getting more and more exposure for productions and stories out in the world.
Yeah.
I think people want to improve on their productions in terms of editing and sound editing and editing in general. But unfortunately, you see a lot of those productions doing their editing outside of the country because of that need. And so I would hope that we would find that talent within Nigeria in the near future. Good editing studios.
Yeah.
And sound engineering and stuff like that. I know that the industry is looking for better VFX studios.
Yeah.
And so I've been trying to bring in training for VFX and for sound in RTF.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will take place.
Okay.
And I still think, I know we have great storytelling. Remember what I said about the type of scripts I look for, the type of stories I look for. I'm very meticulous on details.
Yeah.
And so I think that this is something we can still learn more how to do better.
Yeah.
In Nollywood.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And more action films.
Okay, yeah, more action films. Yeah. I'm still looking forward to that too. Yeah. So with RealTime Film Festival, can you just talk a little bit about it? Like, is it just a festival that has screenings? What are the other components to the festival?
The RealTime Film Festival this year is excitingly going to be in Benin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to take place in Benin. We have been doing hybrid sessions in 2021. We did an complete online session in 2022 that was massively successful. We had 500,000 views. It was incredible.
Yeah.
500,000 subscribers went on the platform. And so the hybrid session was also very successful. Always have films for over 30 countries worldwide. So 2022 will probably the same in that sense.
Yeah.
But I know that the live screenings will take place in Benin and some of the live trainings in Benin because Stanley Okare, who's the founder and artistic director of the festival, has just returned from Benin and with great stories about the creative hub they have there.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll have international facilitators like we always do.
Yeah.
And as I said, bringing more international collaborations and creating those platforms for filmmakers to do productions with international companies abroad, both abroad and in Nigeria. That's what we're working on at the moment.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
In fact, I'm working on. Yeah, maybe I can tell you this. I think it's safe to tell you this now. I've been working since last year on there will be a day of introducing a specific international industry to Nollywood and creating the infrastructure to start those collaborations of both shooting there and then coming to shoot here, funding from that country into this country for film projects. Yes.
Okay.
So that is something that I've been working on. Will be revealed sometime in the middle of this year, even before the actual edition of RTF. Under the RTF.
Okay. Yeah. So, what would you say? What would you say has been your happiest Nollywood moment so far?
Oh wow! There's been many. The one that really took me by surprise, and I think I remember myself like was when I found out I was nominated for Most Outstanding Actress by the Naija Film Festival in 2019.
Yeah.
For my role in Trumps. That was a film that Stanley made and was screened in Cannes 2019.
Yeah.
I actually went to Cannes for that film.
Yeah.
That was another happy moment, going to Cannes as a Nollywood actress and representing and doing film in Cannes. That was amazing. But then coming back and a few months later, that second I was like, what? I got it on WhatsApp. I was like, what?
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Fidelis and the Naija Film Festival for that. That was very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So how can people keep up with what you do? Do you have website? Do you have social media?
Of course, I have. So on Instagram, it's Ronya Man Arts. Just click Ronya, Ronya, and it'll pop up. I usually put on acting tips, acting quotes, my works there, anything that can help actors, young actors, and I even had this whole session about for young producers.
Yeah.
You have to scroll down in the page to find it. And I always love to interact with my audience on DM, and if you have any questions, ask me. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, ask me. I would love to make videos and talk about them. I think my email is there as well. So yeah, email and Instagram are my best go-tos. Facebook as well, Ronya Man on Facebook. It's enough. Twitter, I don't go to that much.
Yeah. Okay, is there any other thing you'd like to mention?
I'm just very happy and proud to be part of Nollywood.
Yeah.
I'm very happy and proud to be a vessel of bringing Nollywood out to the world. And yeah, bridging. So while working on my current co-production, I found out that, and even before, even when I did a stage dance show in 2017 that depicted the Yoruba culture and the history of Lagos through 5 acts of dance and costumes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember, 50-something costumes and 11 dancers, and so it became that show was an eye opener for a lot of expatriates into the Nigerian culture, its depth and its richness. And I realized that my talents are all given to me as tools to create a bridge between worlds and communities.
Yeah.
And so, because everything I do, even when I did a play read, I brought a play read of our son, the minister, I think it was, to Alliance Française.
Yeah.
Alliance Française rarely puts on Nigerian plays on stage, and they loved it, So I found that wherever I go, I bridge communities through my art.
Yeah.
And I bridge worlds of art. And I'm happy to be that vessel in Hollywood. I'm very happy and proud to be that vessel in Hollywood. It's been doing great things.
Yeah.
And I think I would like to say one more thing. I'd like to thank, I would like to say a big thank you to all the people in Nollywood that have embraced me, that have helped me to become what I am in Nollywood, that have given me the opportunities that they have. I'm very, very grateful.
Yeah. I'm also glad to have you and, have that shared experience.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, I want to say something like in pidgin.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't come to me like that. It has to be in the middle of it, like in a conversation.
Yeah. Hit us with your first pigeon phrase.
No, it's not a phrase. Don't be like that now. You have to like ask me things. We talk about it, then I can answer.
Like how you enjoy Nigeria? You don't travel around the country.
Yes, now I don't travel.
Where you don't go?
I don't travel now. I don't go Anambra State, Oyo State, Osun Osogbo Festival, all these places.
Okay, when you they come Abuja?
I don't come Abuja now.
Okay. How you see how the roads? No traffic,
very, very beautiful. No traffic, clean air, no gutter, scatter like that. Oh.
Yeah.
Beautiful mountains. I see them.
You don't travel. You be in Nigeria now. Correct one.
I don't travel. Yes.
Okay.
Now maybe Nigeria no.
Now all of us get them.
I dey try small.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Ronya. It was nice having you on the podcast.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. We have come to the end of this episode. Remember to rate and review the podcast. You can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Saga Film, and the podcast at the Naija Film Pod to share your feedback. You can now support the podcast by visiting the website to donate. See you on the next episode. Have a good one.